Morning, guys. So look, this is my first like real life vlogging adventure, and I'm already sucking at it. I am working a little bit right now. I have my first okay. I have my first appointment today with the surgeon. I filled out all 20, I think it's 18 or 19, maybe 20, no, 18 pages of their paperwork yesterday and watched all the educational videos. So I literally, it's like, those are my kids arguing in the background. It's 9:52 a.m. My appointment is at 12:45. I'm gonna do a little bit of work before I get ready. Probably have myself some breakfast, and then head out. But I'll be recording as I go through the day in the process, and I hope you enjoy this video. It's my first real vlog. Hey guys, I'm getting ready for my appointment. Please don't mind my face. Literally, I'm so upset because I had to get new makeup, and I don't know if you've heard of it, but the foundation I use is Tarte's Amazonian Clay, and they completely switched up their packaging. It used to look like this, and this one is 16N and this one is 18N, but the thing is they don't have anything called 16N anymore, but they're both called Fairlight Neutral. Hold on, my banker's calling. So basically, I work for a bank as a mortgage processor, and that was one of my bankers calling me because I just had like a whole situation. But that's neither here nor there because I'm not gonna let it get me down. I'll tell you that right now. But anyways, this color is too light for you, girl. You feel me? It's too light. Not feeling it. I look like this is winter foundation. It's not summer foundation. I had to bronze it up a bit because I was not feeling it. But yeah, so I filled out all my paperwork. I'm getting ready to go. The drive is like 45 minutes from here, which like it isn't bad. But it's because of my insurance that it's like that. Like Aetna requires, and this is something you might want to look into, but my insurance, which is Aetna, requires what's called an Institute of Quality for the surgery. So before I can even get surgery, I had to find a hospital near me that was considered an Institute of Quality, and then find a surgeon that performed the surgery at that hospital. So it was kind of like a backwards process, because normally people will find like a surgeon around them or a hospital around them that they like, and then find a surgeon. I'm not necessarily happy about the hospital I have to go to. I'm not really familiar with it, and it's about 45 minutes away from here too. But I've come to find out that my surgeon is really a great guy. He's very thorough. Now, apparently some people don't like him very much, which I guess I kind of always like go back to thinking about Dr. Now from My 600-Pound Life, and that guy don't put up with no kinds of shit, okay? He's not the one. So when I think about these doctors, I'm like, yeah, he's kind of a dick at first. I guess I get it. Like, I guess I get it. it will kind of make sense. I'm sorry guys, but when you doing the brows, I can't be bothered to talk. I'm trying to snatch these caterpillars. I need to bring my mask. I need to put, why did I even put makeup on if I gotta wear a mask? Ugh. Damn it. I better go find a mask. My husband's about to come in here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who were you yelling at earlier?
You're.
Who were you yelling at?
I was yelling at an insurance agent because she keeps arguing with me about paperwork that I need to send this file to closing.
Yeah, I was gonna come in here, then I heard all this back and forth, and I was like, "Yep, fuck that." So I just turned around,
By the way, guys,
just got the fuck out of there.
this is my husband who I so hatefully left out of my first video when I was talking about my support team. I'm such a douchebag. Like I'm sorry. He's over there peering at me in the corner. Babe.
What?
Do it again.
What?
What you just did.
What, peer at you?
Yeah. I left him out. I feel like such a dick. Honestly, he is my biggest supporter in this whole thing. He is fantastic. He really is. That man has my back for any and every endeavor I like to put myself through, and he's there for it. He supports me 100%, and he's just so fantastic. And I don't know why the crap I left him out of my support team when I was talking about it. I think it's because I have ADHD, and your girl was recording her first video ever, and I just got real confused about my position in life. I'm gonna say that right now. I got real confused. So don't get it twisted. I got an amazing husband. We have a great marriage. We've been married 6 years. Yeah. So it's really awesome for us. Yeah. Like real talk, I'm pretty sure it's raining. I think we're presentable. I think we could ignore that. I need to find some clothes. What are we gonna wear? Okay. It's real messy in here, so the options is limited. But I think these are some regular pantalones, some undies. Who's calling me? Crap, hold on. Sorry. A lot just happened there. I had to get my paperwork. I had to put my out of office email on. I had to grab my laptop and say goodbye to my husband and my kids. Now I'm off to the appointment, and I'm super excited. Like I said, it's about 45 minutes away, so I'll probably come back with another video. I'm not sure that I'm going to be allowed to record anything in the office, but I'll try to record what I can. Okay? All right, guys, so will keep up with you, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Hey guys, just a little update. Right now I'm in the room and they just gave me this book, this whole binder, and I think it's like different protein shakes to try. Still waiting to see the doctor, but I'll keep you guys posted. Oh, also, I am 5'7.5" and I weigh 311 pounds. So that's the official stats. Okay, I'm back home. Changed into something a little bit more comfortable, and I kind of just want to go over with you guys the appointment. So as you can see throughout the day today, I've been anticipating this appointment up until actually going and getting to meet with the surgeon. This was my first time meeting with him, so you could kind of guess from that at this point, I'm so sorry my hair looks like this, you just gonna have to deal, that I'm at the point of I've done 5 nutrition appointments and I have now seen my surgeon for the first time. My surgery date is November 11th. And I have like a laundry list of things that I have to get done before this surgery. But I kind of wanted to touch over how the appointment went since I wasn't able to record it. I don't think I'll be recording any appointments with the doctor just because he seems to be like one of those doctors that are very straight to the point, very busy. He is so kind to me. I'm really thankful for that. I feel very comfortable now after discussing with him. And look, I highly encourage you, if you're getting ready to go into your first appointment with your surgeon, come with questions. Do your research. Figure out how this can affect your body and affect your life. It's a very serious procedure. And have questions, because you should. This is such a significant procedure that you should have some questions. One of my questions was about the Peterson's hernia, which according to my surgeon happens in 1 to 4% of patients. It is a defect that can happen. I can't repeat it verbatim. I'm very bad at these types of things, especially when my notes aren't in front of me. But I discussed that with him. To his knowledge, there's only 2 clinics in the US that don't sew up this defect while they're in there doing it laparoscopically ahead of time. So that would be, there's a physician in New York and there's the Cleveland Clinic. They don't tie up the defects. So it made me feel better that he does, but he did inform me that even though he does tie up that defect, there's still 1 to 4% of patients who will still experience the Peterson hernia. We talked about my history with anemia. I tend to be more anemic after a menstrual cycle, and we talked about how that will require an adjustment in my medicine every month at that time of the month. We discussed malnutrition because it's kind of a concern of mine. If you're new to my channel, I'm going to be getting the gastric bypass, and the malnutrition is something that scares me the most, I think. He did describe to me that most of his patients actually come to him with some level of malnourishment. And he went on to describe how the vitamins that a lot of people are malnourished in happen to be vitamin D, iron, vitamin C, zinc, and a few others that I can't recall off the top of my head. But they do blood work for these things, so I'll know shortly what vitamins I'm deficient in, how malnourished I already am, and we'll get ahead of that before my surgery. But overall, The appointment was great. It was really quick. I went in, I got my blood pressure taken. They measured my height. They even had me take off my shoes. So I'm 5'7.5". That's very specific. I weigh 311 pounds on their scale. So my scale is about 6 pounds lower than their scale because I was weighing at 305 on my scale. So 311 pounds. I am required to lose 15 pounds before surgery. They gave me this. It's like the bariatric Bible. I'm gonna hide this information on here. I mean, I guess I already showed it. You could probably see it anyways, but Southwest Florida metabolic bariatric surgery is what it says. So, this is what it is. It has these tabs, this lovely tab system in here. So the one I'm focused on right now is tab number 3, which is preoperative checklist and referrals. So I'm going to go over, because in one of my previous videos, I discussed how every one of the preoperative items is usually patient specific. There's a list of them that like all the patients will get, but there's some that are specific to like your medical history. So here's what the doctor wants me to have done prior to surgery. I have to have a nutritional evaluation. So those are the nutritionist appointments. This is a requirement of my insurance, and I have to have 12 of them. A psychiatric evaluation and clearance that is required by my insurance. So I have to have a referral to that. I have to have a sleep study. I have to have an abdominal ultrasound and an ultrasound of the liver. I have to have a urine analysis. I have to have a full panel of blood work, a EKG, chest x-ray, a gastro consult for upper endoscopy. So I need to get an upper endoscopy done, a hematology evaluation, cardiology evaluation for surgery. So I need a cardio clearance, which I already have. And then a hypercoag panel. So tons of blood work and quite a few tests that I'm going to be having to get done. But that's fine. That's honestly fine. That's not bad. I mean, this is everything that could have been on, like, so this is the entire list, and I got a lot of them, but there's still quite a few of them that I looked out not having to do. And like I said, I think a lot of this is based off of medical history. I don't have a ton of medical history. I don't have high blood pressure, diabetes, cardiovascular disease, hypothyroidism. I don't have any endocrine disorders, any neurological, nothing really, nothing like that. I don't have anything like that. Thank God. I am so blessed to be sitting here at 300 plus pounds, 5'7" and a half, and not have some crazy ass shit going on with the way that I eat and drink. Okay? That is God looking out. Amen. This surgery, though, is pretty serious, and that's why these things need to be done. But I imagine if I had some sort of, like, history, like, medical history, this would have been, like, way more intensive. What else could I tell you about it, really? I don't know. I think that's it. I think that's all I can say today. I think that is all there is to tell today, boos. I'm super excited. I must say that this appointment made me feel a lot better. It makes me feel a lot more secure, a lot more I would say a lot less because before I was really nervous. That's just like me as a person though. But right now I'm feeling much more confident. I'm feeling much more confident in my surgeon. I had actually previously wanted to go with a completely different surgeon, the one my parents used, and a completely different hospital. And because of my insurance, I had to go to a completely different hospital. I had to find a totally different surgeon. And those were almost like, that almost counted me out, girl. I was almost like, you know what? I don't need to do this. I could just be fat for the rest of my life. But no, I'm really excited about it. So as far as like diet and stuff, I don't necessarily have to start it right now. There's a lot up in the air. And if you're at this point and you're feeling really overwhelmed, just take a deep breath and realize that this is still a part of your journey. It's still a part of the journey. And what's meant for you is going to be meant for you. What's supposed to happen will happen in its time. And I'm not going to get discouraged about the things I need to do. I can tell you right now, one of my biggest fears is that COVID is starting to really ramp up again. It's July. I'm looking at a November surgery date. I'd be lying to you if I said I wasn't extremely concerned that in November, hospitals will be overwhelmed with COVID, and I won't be able to get the surgery, you know? But it's all in God's timing, and I'm going to have trust and faith in that. I'm going to have faith in God, faith in His plan, and just faith in the process, and I'm not going to get discouraged. Once the chest x-ray is done and the blood work is done and the cardio clearance has been given, so once the office makes contact with my cardiologist, then they can do the upper endoscopy. And then once the sleep study is done, everything is kind of like speeding ahead at that point. The three biggest things I need to do was the cardio, the endoscopy, and the sleep study. Once those three things are done, we're kind of just going to be moving ahead at like highway speeds. And until then, it's going to be kind of a slow crawl. So things are going to be a little slow for me. But in the process, there are a lot of things that I need to start doing. I need to start drinking water. I'm currently still drinking soda. I'm not gonna lie. So I have to let that go. I need to start focusing on like carbs because girl, this diet, she ain't playing. We'll go over that in a different video, but there are a lot of things I have to start really cutting out and really getting used to doing, and losing that 15 pounds before my pre-op appointment. So there'll be videos on that. But that's it, guys. That's not so scary. That was the first appointment. We're on a roll. I still have nutrition appointments coming up, and I'm really excited. And I'm gonna also document like these other procedures. I will document going to my endoscopy. I'll document the sleep study, which actually is done in the comfort of my own home, if you didn't know, but we'll be talking about it. So yeah, stick around. We're gonna keep it interesting. We're gonna keep vlogging, and I hope you enjoyed my first vlog. This is my first official one, and yeah, thank you so much for subscribing, and like, follow, do the things, and I'll see you again. Bye, guys.